Today we're talking about why my team isn't listening to me. Well, there may be times you feel like your team isn't listening and your message isn't being processed anymore. I know at least a couple of times a day I say, hey, is anybody even listening to me? Well, sometimes I say it in fun and sometimes I really mean it. But before you start making any drastic changes or coming down on yourself, or worse yet, coming down on your team, let's look at a few reasons why they may not be listening and 10 quick tips of things you can do to get them listening again. Well, first of all, let's look at a few things. So if you're the leader and you're trying to roll out your plan or talk to them about your message, there could be people in different time zones or different areas of the world. So maybe they're not even awake yet. So maybe sometimes that you're scheduling to deliver your message may not be a good time for them. Maybe sometimes you're on a big project or you're talking about something complex and their brain is full and they just can't take any more in, comprehend anymore. And then sometimes it could be something that you're going on and on and on about that you've talked about and they just check out like, oh no, we're not talking about this again, are we? Sometimes people these days like to work with their music on, so maybe they literally have their headsets on. Maybe they're dialed into their music so that they can get their work done effectively. Sometimes people don't listen because they need to understand why first. And then sometimes sometimes people try to deliver their message during lunchtime, or maybe it's time to go home. So people are racing to either get something to eat or either leave and go home. And then sometimes there are new team members where they're just totally confused. They don't really understand the language you're using, don't even really know what you're talking about. So these are a few scenarios where you may not have them set up for success. So let's take a look at 10 quick tips to get them listening again. Number 1, simplify your language for all levels. So even if it's a new team member who may not really know the organization, know the project, or whatever you're talking about, also your team members and your executives, even your stakeholders, they're all different levels. But the truth is, they need a simplified message. Number 2, deliver your message during ideal time frames. Make sure the people that you're delivering your message to, it's a good time for them and they're really present to what you're saying. Number 3, clarify your message and answer that why. A lot of times people really want to know, why are we doing this? Like, what is the big deal and why am I important? Number 4, increase your awareness of who's listening or who's not listening. It could be a sign of maybe it's over somebody, that material is over their head. Maybe it's an indication that they need some training, or it could be something that you just need to check out with that one person. Number 5, deliver your message in digestible segments. In today's time, the learning management systems and how we deliver content really focuses on small segments because people can only take so much information in. So make sure if you're delivering something that it's simple and it's in a digestible format. Number 6, modify your language to speak theirs. Really understand what motivates them, what inspires them, and change your language so that it appeals and gets their attention. Number 7, illustrate your vision to answer the why, the what, and the how. People in any initiative or project, they want to know, why are we doing this? What are we going to do? And how are we going to get there? And even an overarching question bigger than that is, am I in the picture? And am I important in this? Number 8, show your team that they matter. Again, going back to this one, they need to make sure, they want to know that they are in the picture, they're in the vision, they're in the illustration of what you're talking about, and really help them understand why they're so important to get that done. Number 9, align your actions to do what you say you would do. If you're saying one thing and doing another, that really has the team or the people that you're delivering the message to lose trust. And number 10, engage your team members to find out what's going on. Again, if you find like 1 or 2 people who really aren't listening on an ongoing basis, it's an excellent time just to check in. Maybe they have something going on personally in their life, and you could be a good sounding board, a good coach or mentor for them. If you need additional resources on how to get your team to listen, then sign up for our software at projectmanager.com.